Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd, and I'm Melissa Murphy with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. After months and months and months of debates, articles, columns, commercials, and a whole lot more, Election Day 2020 is finally here. WTV's Kate Graham takes a look at some of the contests on this year's ballot.
Obviously, the one getting the most attention is the race for the White House, as Republican President Donald Trump tries to win a second four-year term, while the Democrats counter with Barack Obama's former Vice President Joe Biden. On a statewide level, one of the state's two Senate seats features a battle between Republican John Cornyn, who is seeking a fourth six-year term, while the Democrats counter with MJ Hager, who is running for the Senate for the first time. And locally, there are two places on the Frisco ISD Board of Trustees up for election. Debbie Gillespie is the only candidate on the ballot for Place 5, but it's a different story for Place 4 on this year's ballot. Here is a list of the candidates running for Place 4. Sean Hartley was also running for Place 4, but he has dropped out. However, he will remain on the ballot for the election. The presidential and Senate races are getting the bulk of attention here in Texas, but the school board election is something that could have immediate impact on the students.
This election is critical because seniors are over the age of 18 and eligible to vote can be a part of the decision-making process as to who's going to be on the board. And those students have the ability to help decide what the curriculum will be for their fellow students, trends or issues that they think are important or relevant to them. So they get to have their voices heard and be a part of that policy or that policy change that can impact the school board.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kate Graham.
On today's special edition of Real Talk, WTV's Madigan Gunya asked students about Election Day.
Hey Red Hawks, it's WTV's Madigan Gunya with this week's edition of Real Talk. This week we're going to be asking students about the election. Who do you think is going to win the election?
I think Trump's going to win the election.
I really don't have any idea because last election the polls were off, so you never know what's going to happen.
Honestly, it's pretty close because Biden's winning by 10, so it just depends on how good their speeches are to the other states.
Hoping Mr. President Donald J. Trump.
I have no idea.
Do you think Texas is going to flip?
I think Texas is going to stay the same.
Why?
Because if you just look at the people that live here and it's basically been the same for a while. I think it's just going to stay the same.
I don't think so because there's a lot of Republicans in Texas, but once again, it's hard to tell.
No, Texas is not going to flip. I don't think so, just because there's so many Republicans, and it's not going to change for a very long time.
I'm hoping not, but lots of people move from California and voting for the same things that they left California because of.
No, I don't think so.
How do you think people are going to react to the transition of power?
I think a lot of people are going to be mad that either Biden wins or Trump wins, and there's definitely going to be a little bit of a lot of stuff in the news about it, but I think eventually it'll transition and it'll be fine in the future.
Either way, I don't think people are going to be happy.
No, not at all. Whoever wins, there's always going to be a bad side to it. So if Trump wins, which he might, there's a possibility, there's a lot of people that are going to be mad and then are going to protest again. And if Biden wins, there's going to be the other side that's going to be really bad for the world to see.
I feel like, depending on the way it goes, lots of people will just peacefully do it and hope for the best, and one side may or may not have a bit of reaction.
I think people are going to get crazy no matter who wins.
And no matter who wins, how are you going to feel when the election's all over?
Honestly, I would probably be fine because I'm not really affected by it, but for my parents or for people I know, I probably have feelings for them, but other than that, nothing would change for me.
I'm going to be glad because I don't really like talking about politics.
Everybody's going to start fighting again, so there's no relief when the world's fighting and the media's going crazy. So whoever wins, a world's going to be fighting again, so there's no relief in the world right now.
I mean, as long as it's not fraudulent and everything goes accordingly, whoever wins, wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna be relieved that no one's gonna be all crazy and have all those signs out and stuff and talk about it, I guess, at school. I feel like people are still gonna talk about it, I don't know.
Reporting for WTV, this is Madigan Gunya.
The volleyball team plays the Nest against the #1 team in the district. WTV's TJ Krylowitz has the preview in today's Sports Minute.
Volleyball has themselves a challenge tonight as they play the undefeated Trailblazers of Lebanon Trail. Lebanon Trail, who's ranked 27th in the state, is 15-0 in District 9-5A, while the Redhawks are 9-4. The Redhawks are coming off a week in which saw them beat Wakeland on Friday and lose to Heritage on Saturday. The last time these two teams faced off last month, the Trailblazers won 3-0, but all sets were competitive, with only set 3 being decided by more than 4. The game will take place in the Nest, starting at 7. Reporting for WTV, this is TJ Krylowitz.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Liberty Stuco is hosting a food drive. This year, all food items must be donated via an Amazon wish list. There are links and QR codes posted around the school. Donations must be submitted by Friday, November 20th. Alternate brands are accepted. Do not donate any canned vegetables. In the From section at the checkout, enter your campus name, Liberty High School. All donations will be sent to Frisco Family Services. Liberty Cheer is hosting a wreath fundraiser. All proceeds fund UIL cheer activities and senior scholarships. Wreath sales will be from October 26th to November 29th. For more information, email letsgoredhawks@gmail.com. UNICEF is hosting a virtual fundraiser. You can donate through GoFundMe and all donations go to UNICEF USA. The fundraiser ends November 15th. You can donate to the link below. The Carter Blood Care Drive will be on campus on November 17th. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Alyssa Murphy for Wingspan TV.